Hello students, welcome to Career 360. The CUET round 1 cutoffs are already out, and by the end of this week, in all possibility, the round 2 cutoffs will also be coming in. And because a lot of you students have been asking for us to review a few colleges that are very important in the CUET format, in DU, we're covering some of the colleges, and today I'm going to cover Dayal Singh College. Because a lot of students do want to get into Dayal Singh College, what we'll talk about is the kind of program that they offer, the kind of cutoffs that happened in 2025 after round 1 or by the end of the counseling in round 2025. So you exactly know what happened last year, and we'll also compare that with what happened by the end of round 1 in the current year, so that you know what's the kind of journey or the leeway or the space that you have and what are your chances of getting into Dayal Singh College in any of the programs. We'll cover all the programs that are being offered in Dayal Singh College. Now, a lot of you students have been asking us for counseling also. So we opened this helpline number 8130376334. 8130376334. Send us a message DU if you want counseling only for DU or the DU colleges, and send us a message apply, because some of you want to get into a private college because you think that the scores would not let you get into a program of your choice, in which case send us a message apply on the same number, and we'll have a counselor who deals with private universities in NCR call you up. And do subscribe to Career 360, because we're creating a lot of content to help you get into the best college, best course, best program possible. And this CUET information and guidance series is presented by Amity University, one of India's leading universities, and also ranked among the top 3% globally based on the World Universities rankings. Now about Dayal Singh College itself. Dayal Singh College was founded in 1952. So it's got a 75-year-old kind of a history. And it's a government college, of course. NR ranking is 36th best college in the country based on the Ministry of Education, Government of India's rankings. It's an 11-acre campus. They have about 2,199 students, of which 48% are boys, 52% are girls. And about 74% of the students come from outside the state of Delhi, and 27%, 26% come from within Delhi. The faculty is 300. By the way, this is only UG 3 and 4-year program is what we're talking about. Now about the placement. Whenever we talk of placements for these colleges, because they also offer a lot of programs which are not amenable to placement, you should not judge only on placement the way you would do a BTech college, because most of the programs that they offer are non-professional courses, which means you need to do a post-graduation at some point in time to get onto a job. But there is some placement data that we could collate, and we're putting it together. This was submitted by Dayal Singh College to the Government of India, Ministry of Education, so we took that out. Based on that, about 2,447 students were admitted 3 years back or 4 years back, of which 1,949 students graduated. Which means, if you now look at it, about 500 students dropped out, which is 20%. 20% of the students either dropped out or failed. That's a red flag for me, right? The students' place is only 200, because a lot of students, as I told you, invariably have to move on for higher education, and it reports 1,097 students having moved on for higher education. Now, even then, if you see, between these two, it's 1,297, whereas the number of students graduated is 1,949. So you still have about 700 students who are not accounted for. The placement percentage, they say, is 70%, because they add these two and then divide by that. But if I look at it in perspective, 200 of the 1,949 students, which is only 10% for me. The median salary is 5 lakh rupees from here. So assuming you get placed, assuming you're a part of the 200, about your median salary would be about 5 lakh rupees. And that's what you're dealing with across the board. But as I told you, these are very, the data for placement in these colleges in DU is very, very inconsistent. So you must take it with a bucket full of salt. Now let's talk of the program that they offer. What we have is the program that they offer. What was the cutoff for the unreserved category last year after round 1, this year after round 1, the difference between the two, whether it's become more competitive or less competitive based on the scores. Where did it end by the time the entire counseling ended last year, so that you know the journey that you have or the space that you have where you still have a chance of getting into it, and the number of seats that they have. One of the things that I realized is whenever you actually have this kind of a number of seats, there is still a space. So by the time each round progresses, the scores keep falling and falling and falling. But for a competitive college and a competitive course, it becomes difficult. But as you ease off, then you'll actually see a lot of drop. So we'll exactly take you through for all the programs offered at Dayal Singh College and the cutoffs that we're talking of. The first one is BCom Honors. After round 1, 810.46 last year. This year, 796.71. That's a 13.5, 14 marks less competitive. Last year it ended with 799, which is 10 marks lesser than when after round 1. And they have 267 seats. So this year, in my opinion, it will be about 785 is what it will end with. BCom, 793.63 last year, 775.96 this year, a drop of 17.67 marks. Last year it ended with 771. So in my opinion, this year it will end with about 745, 750. They have 266 seats. Then you have BA program Economics and Philosophy, 722.07 last year, 752.27 this year. 30 marks is the difference. It's become more competitive. Last year it ended with 722 and they only have 7 seats. So when you have lesser seats, there is no range. So seats do get absorbed. BA Honors Political Science, 758.49 last year, 749.54, not much of a difference. Now 756 is where it ended, 89 seats is what they have. BA program History and Political Science, 743.11 last year, 743.53 this year, a marginal drop, growth. 743 is where it ended, 11 seats is what they have. BA program Economics and Political Science, 735.84 last year, 742.3 this year, 6.46 is difference, more competitive. 735 is where it ended, 12 seats is all they have. BA Honors Economics, 758.68 last year, 733.84 this year, a drop of 25 marks, and ended with 702 last year. 89 marks is 89 seats is what they have. So you actually see whenever you have higher number, the 758 came down to 702 by the time the journey ended and the counseling ended. BA program Economics and Mathematics, 733.35 last year, 725.25 this year, 8.1 marks drop, ended with 703, a 30 mark drop from the round 1. They only have 21 seats. So you can still feel about 700 also would get you a seat. BA Honors Geography, 738.6 last year, 724.03 this year, 14.57 marks drop. 738 is where it ended, 67 seats is what they have. BA program Philosophy and Political Science, 691.73 last year, 722.48 this year, a growth of 30.75, which is highly competitive, ended with 691.73. So in my opinion, 700 also you should get it this year. 8 seats is what they have. BA program Geography plus Political Science, 726.74 last year, 721.42 this year, 5.32 score drop. 726.74 is ended, 14 seats is all they have. BA Honors History, 721.34 last year, 715.21 this year, drop of 6 marks, ended with 721, 89 is the seats that they have. BA program Economics plus History, 726.63 last year, 714.39 this year, a drop of 12 marks, ended with the same score and 10 seats is what they have. BA program Geography and History, 720.24 last year, 713.29 this year, a drop of 6.95, everything remains the same, they have 6 seats only. The next one, as you move along, the next one is BA program in Economics plus Geography, where last year it was 726.29 in the first round, this year 709.69, a gap of 16 marks, and last year it ended the same score, they only have 14 seats. BA Honors in English, 69.38 last year. This year 696, very, very competitive. Last year it ended with 685, about 14 marks drop. After the round 1, they have 89 seats. BA program English and History, 715 last year, 691 this year, a drop of 23 marks, and 715 where it ended is the same score, 13 marks is seats is what they have. BA Honors Philosophy, 652 marks last year, 645 this year, a drop of 6 marks. 652.08 is what it ended last year, same score, 67 seats is what they have. BA program Hindi plus History, last year is 628, this year is 641, more competitive by 13 marks. 628.03 is what you're dealing with. It ended the same thing, 9 seats is what they have. BSc Honors Computer Science, 648.72 last year, 629.58 this year. It is less competitive by 19 marks, and they have 67 seats. And it ended with 598. So remember, it opened a 50 mark gap by the time it ended because the number of seats is higher here. BA program Geography and Math, 604.66 last year, 624.22 the current year, 19.56 gap. Ended with the same score, only 10 seats is what they have. BSc Honors Zoology, 542.63 last year, 582.96 this year. So it became more competitive by 40 marks. 504 is where it ended last year, 45 seats is what they have. BSc Honors Mathematics, 571.58 last year, 561.97 this year, 9.61 is the gap, 548.91 is where it ended because they have 135 seats. So what was 571 became 548 by the time it ended. BSc program Life Sciences, 506.27 last year, 560.62 this year, quite competitive this year by 54 marks. 455 is where it ended, which is a 50 mark gap because they have 89 seats. So you can expect this 560 to fall down to 510 or something like that. BSc Honors Botany, 511.34 last year, 557.48 this year, very competitive by 46 marks, ended with the same score last year, 45 seats is what they have. BA program Urdu plus Political Science, 496.1 last year, 535.33 this year, competitive by 39 marks. It ended with the same score last year, 14 seats is all they have. BA program Sanskrit and Geography, 487.3 last year, 517.79 this year. 30 marks is what it's more competitive. it ended with the same score. They have only 13 seats. Moving further, the next one, BA program Urdu and History. Last year was 485.6. This year it's 497.97, 12.37 difference. Last year it ended with 484, and 11 seats is what they have. BA program Sanskrit plus History, 451.07 last year, 483.21 this year. Difference is 32.14. And last year it ended with the same score, only 12 seats is what they have. BA program Punjabi plus Political Science, 531.34 last year, 467.21 this year, a drop of 64 marks. Right, ended with the same score last year, only 13 seats. BA program Punjabi plus History, 421.11 last year, 444 this year, a growth of 23 marks, ended with the same score, 12 seats is all they have. BA program Bengali plus Political Science, 239.01 last year, 425.52, a growth of 186. That's extraordinary, and ended with the same score, 14 seats is all they have. BA Honors Punjabi, 441.39 last year, 424.29 this year, 17 marks is a drop. 391.73 is what is the difference, is where it ended last year. 67 seats is what they have. BA program Bengali and History, 300.37 last year, 409.66 this year. Growth of 109 marks. 300 is where it ended last year. 8 seats is all they have. BSc Honors Chemistry, 366.8 last year, 360.33 this year. A drop of 6.47. 292 is where it ended last year. 45 seats is all they have. BSc Honors Physics, 361.92 last year, 357.85 this year, a drop of 4 marks. 247 is where it ended, a drop. If you see, 361 became 247 because they have 89 seats. BSc program Physics Science with Computer Science Informatics, 318 last year, 341.47 this year, growth of 23.47, ended with 248, which is a 70 marks drop. 89 seats is what they have, so you can expect drop to continue this year also. BA Honors Hindi, 332.6 last year, 330 this year, a drop of 2.5 marks. 332 is where it ended last year, 89 seats is what they have. BSc program Physical Science with Chemistry, 257.37 last year, 277.49 this year, a growth of 20 marks. 183.26 is what they have as the last year it ended. So it actually saw it gap of 70 marks that opened up, so you actually have a journey. In my opinion, 200 also you should get this year because they have 177 seats. BSc Honors Urdu, 186.2 last year, 192.36 this year, growth of 6 marks. 186.2 is where it ended, 67 seats is what they have. BA Honors Sanskrit, 382.32 last year, 190.91 this year, 191.41 is the gap that you opened up, ended with 382, but this year you should see a drop here, and it might grow as we move along, but they have 67 seats. In all, in this particular college, which is Dayal Singh College, you have 2,326 seats. And with what you gave you is what happened after round 1 in 2025 and compared with what happened in round 1 in 2026. We also showed you the kind of journey you have to take it to the next level, because last year we talked of where it ended by the time the entire counseling ended. If you want to talk to any one of us, as I keep telling you, if you want to talk to a counselor, do write to us message on this number 8130376334. Send us a message DU and a counselor will call you. If you want to get admission into a private college, send us a message BTech DU and the counselor will call you. And do subscribe to Career 360 because we are actually doing a lot of content to help students decide for themselves. We're collecting and collating data and putting it together. So, and this CUET Information and Guidance Series is presented by Amity University, one of India's leading universities, and also ranked among the top 3% globally. If you want me to cover any other college, do write to me in the message box here, I'll cover that. Thank you so much. Namaste.